Today, I'm going to talk about the one of the factor of rate of reaction, which is ability of reactants to come in contact, or known as surface area. First of all, we must know about collision theory. In collision theory, for the particles to react, they have to collide with each other with sufficient energy, or known as activation energy. If we think about the entire reaction, which involves tons of reaction, then the rate of any particular points is depend on two main things. The first one is the amount of energy the particle has. The more energy they have, the more energy they can transfer during the collision to surpass the activation energy. The second thing is the frequency of collision, which is how often the particles collide to each other. We also must know about the more often they collide, the more successful collisions there will be overall. The higher of the surface area will increase the rate of reaction, and the frequency of the reaction will be higher. Two or more reactants must meet in order to react. For example, solvent and reactant are combined so that the reaction might occur. Moreover, gas and solution phase react easily with this factor. It is because smaller particles have more surface area than the larger one.
What is homogeneous reaction? Homogeneous reaction is the product that created from chemical interaction that exists in a single phase, which can also be gases, liquid, or solid, that with no interface between two phases. Chemical properties of homogeneous reaction is, first of all, homogeneous reaction are uniform. Second one is, homogeneous reaction is made up of only one phase, which is liquid, solid, and gases. The third one is, the mixture element maintain their chemical identities but visibly separated. The fourth one is, the content and properties of the sample taken from various regions of the mixture are identical. Then, lastly, a mechanical approach such as filtration is rarely effective in separating parts of a pure compound. We move to the kinetics of homogeneous reaction. Molecularity describes the number of ion particles or compounds engaged inside the frequency completely separated items M. Then, the molecularity has always been a complete value, never a fraction. Lastly, the chemical dynamics can indicate molecularity, but now it can't be determined.
I will discuss about heterogeneous reaction. The reactants of heterogeneous reaction must be in different phases. So that means we need two or more than two phases to undergo this reaction. For example, we might have solid and liquid or solid and gas. Other than that, the collision between the reactants can occur only at interface between phases. So that is why heterogeneous reaction will not mix well. Rate of reaction of heterogeneous reaction depends on its surface area. The larger surface area, the faster rate of reaction. As you can see in this diagram, the smaller particle given larger surface area, thus it will increase the rate of reaction. Can you guess whether A or B give more faster rate of reaction?
Some sugar takes a few seconds to dissolve, but some sugar takes a few hours to dissolve. For example, the sugar cube and the granulated sugar. The sugar cube is a large piece, and the granulated sugar is a small piece. It is made of a tiny grain. If we look closely, the large piece dissolves slower, and the small piece dissolves faster. It is because of the surface area that's exposed to the water. Surface area. The blue one is the water and the white one is the sugar. Solvent interacts at the surface of the solid, and the solid can only dissolve by the surface. To dissolve faster, we need to create more surface area. So, to create more surface area from the cube sugar, we need to crush it, smash it into a smaller piece. In conclusion, we could see that smaller piece has more surface area and it is faster dissolving.